Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So guys, I'm just going to hit you guys up with reading, because I've got some new cards that come through. There is some guidance from the Ascended Masters. Let me send you guys some blessings before we begin. Peace, love, light, oneness, unity, abundance, health, forgiveness, and acceptance. Yeah, so it's a new deck that I just got. So I'm going to give you guys a reading to see what the Ascended Masters have in store, what guidance they want to give. So it's going to be a general reading. So if you feel the reading doesn't resonate, you may want to check out another reader. And also it's a timeless reading, so when you come across this reading, it's for you. And if any of you are interested in any distance Reiki healing to help keep your chakras in line, and to heal you on an energetic level, you can send me an email or send me a DM on Instagram. And I'm going to put all my information in the drop down menu and at the end of every video. So yeah, let's see what guidance the Ascended Masters have got to offer the collective. And I apologise for any background noise, because I'm filming outside trying to get grounded. And hope everyone, how did everyone find the energies on the 8 portal, the Lion's Gate? Yesterday was the energy was a bit wild, I thought. But yeah, let's see what guidance the Ascended Masters have got to share with the collective. Right, so the first card you got is El Moya. I think that's how you pronounce his name. El Moya. I can't remember. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm new to this deck, so please forgive me. So you got clear and shield your energy. This Ascended Master is giving you some guidance to clear and shield your energy. So a good way to shield your energy is to envision yourself in white light, or ask Source to wrap you in divine light, should I say. Or you could call upon Archangel Michael to cover you in a golden protective bubble. I have to do this daily to just shield my energy. So you've been called to clear and shield your energy. So some of you may need to sage yourself and your space. Some of you also may need to do some cord cutting as well, if you've got any energy cords attached to people, places and things that no longer serve you. Alright, and then the next card is, you've got Jesus. And then the card says, open your heart to love. So some of you may have a blockage in your heart chakra that's stopping you from giving and receiving love. Some of you may be struggling with forgiveness and acceptance. So yeah, you've been called to open up your heart chakra. So you can, the heart chakra is where the human are called, the 3 lower chakras, the human chakras, and then the upper chakras, like the higher chakras, and then the heart chakra is where the human and the divine meet, is what I call it. So yes, so you can also use some crystals to help open up your heart chakra, like rose quartz, green aventurine, and clear quartz is an all-round crystal. Yeah, you want to be trying to move, to operate from your heart chakra, because a lot of the collective, they tend to get stuck in the lower 3 chakras. So if you start working from your heart chakra, you're already elevating. So you're moving out of the survival chakras, the pleasure chakras, and that low self-esteem and confidence for the solar plexus. Also, some of you have been called to get out into nature more as well. And then the next card is Queen Yin. And Queen Yin is telling you to let it go. So there's something that you need to let go of that no longer serves you. Some of you may need to remove yourself from a certain situation, people, places and things that's holding you back from elevating. yeah, something's holding you guys back, and you need to let it go. So you guys need to kind of have a look at your life to see where you're kind of being blocked and things that are stopping you from elevating. Some of you are holding yourself back, and you need to let go of outdated beliefs. That's what I'm getting. Let's see what else is popping. What else there is? And then you've got Ma Kaha Han Ragozi. I don't know how to pronounce that, so forgive me. But teacher is what the card says. So some of you are teachers and you don't know it. You're being called to share whatever knowledge you have. Some of you are just using this as an example. Some of you maybe hairdressers know how to cane roll, dread hair, and it's good to share what knowledge you have. Teach others what you have, because the older generations, they like to keep all the knowledge and not like to share it. And there isn't no point not sharing the knowledge that you have, because then that's just like kind of thinking of oneself when we're trying to think of as a whole, not just for I, it's we. So some of you may be being called to, some of you are spiritual teachers in yourself, and you need to share what knowledge and insights you have with the collective. So you may want to start up your own YouTube channel and share what knowledge you have. If you like to do a lot of reading, you have a lot of knowledge there to share. It doesn't matter what topic it's on, just share the knowledge, put the knowledge out there, and it will be received by whoever it's meant to be received by. Some of you also need to do, are being called to study more. And some of you are also meant to work with children as well, to teach children and young adults, because they're being guided wrong at this time, should I say. Not wrong, but just misled by social media and just how society is. So yeah, if you can teach young children and adults the not right way of living, because there's no right or wrong, but just a different way of living. Let's see what else is popping. And then the next card is Apollo. And then the card says focus upon your strengths. So yeah, you need to focus on your strength. Apollo come out when I was doing a reading the other day for myself. And yeah, sometimes we tend to focus on the negative and the weak side of us, like our problems, instead of the solution. So you're being called to focus on your strengths. So if you look back at your life, look how far you've come and all the struggles you've been through, they've made you who you are today. So give yourself some credit and to pull on your strengths. You know, some of you may be some of you are stronger than you think you are, and to acknowledge that your strengths as well, because everyone's been through shit and going through shit, and overcome certain obstacles that we've had in our lives. So give yourself some credit. That takes strength to overcome certain situations as well. Some of you may be in certain cycles that you feel that you can't break. So if you may be addicted to something, substances, or it's addicted to low vibrational, sorry, this ant is just attacking me, sorry. Low vibrational things that's stopping you from growing. Focus on your strengths. Some of you may need to reach out and seek help for whatever you're struggling with. So say for instance you're struggling with depression or anxiety, some of you may need to reach out and get help. It's not a sign, asking for help is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength, yeah? Just to let you guys know. So focus on your strength, not your weaknesses, because we tend to always home in on the negative, but there's always two sides to a coin. There's always positives in any situation. You just got to see past that, yeah? And then the next card is Hina, and then the card says freedom. So yeah, also, and that's in the same line as let it go. So something's tying you, stopping your freedom, and you're feeling tied to a situation or something's tying you down. Or some of you are being called to step outside your comfort zone and be free as well, because there's the whole big wild world out there. Don't be tied down to certain things, like just using this as an example. If you're working constantly, yes, bills have to be paid, but you have to find time to be free yourself, so to let your hair down and do stuff that you want to do. Just don't be working just to pay bills, if that makes sense. So you're being called to be free, go exploring, walk, go outside, get into nature, travel, do whatever makes you feel free and childlike, and yeah, some of you need to let go of a situation still that no longer serves you. Some of you are also being called to drink more water as well. Some of you may be dehydrated. Some of you may be coming on your period as well. For the females out there, the full moon's coming soon, so the lunar. Let's see what else is popping. What else is popping? Some of you are free spirits as well. So some of you not being tied down, but you just like freedom, just to run wild. So if you meet a partner, they might not understand that you like freedom, and maybe you're being called to communicate clearly that you like your freedom. Not saying you're outside running around cheating, but just like freedom, just not to be tied down, but just like your own space and just like to run wild. Because I'm like that. I like to run wild and be free. Yeah, because I'm a free spirit. I don't like to conform and being inside the box and certain things. And yeah, I just like to just be free, man. I like to just wander and shit. Let's see what else is popping. And then you got Pallas Athena. Pallas Athena. And then the card says detach from drama. So yeah, as the card says, you're being called to detach from drama. Anything that is causing you drama or disturbing your inner peace, you're being called to distance yourself from that. Some of you may need to sever some energy cords that no longer serve you. And yeah, some drama we can't actually fully disconnect from, but you can limit your intake on it. So if you've got like a negative family member, or in your workplace you've got certain dramas going on and friends and stuff, you don't have to sever the cord. You can just distance and limit how much you take, because there are some people out there that will just want to be around you just to unload on you, because you're an empath. People will just be drawn to you to just unload. So make sure you're protecting your energy as well, and that's in the same line as the energy field, to protect your energy, sorry. And if I'm saying the Ascended Masters wrong, please hit the comments and let me know, because yeah, this is my first time doing a reading with this deck, and I'm just getting familiar with them and the Ascended Masters. And yeah, I'll probably end up starting to channel some of these soon as well. I just feel it. Alright, let's see what else is popping. And then the next card is Mitraya. I swear that's Buddha still. And then you got Power of Joy. So yeah, you need to surrender to joy. Anything that's not bringing you joy, you need to kind of let that go. Not let it go, but you need to be open to joy as well. And that is to do with the solar plexus chakra, willpower, joy, self-confidence, self-esteem. Some of you may be suffering with low self-esteem and low confidence at this time. So you're being called to maybe work on your solar plexus chakra to bring you what brings you joy. Question yourself, what brings you joy, what makes you happy, what is bringing you discomfort, and then think of ways to eliminate that. Some of you need to, some of you your chakras are out of line, and you're being called to rebalance your chakras. Some of you may need a Reiki session or some crystal healing. If you just place crystals for the different chakras on the energy centers, they will rebalance you, but just make sure to sage yourself down as well. Yeah, so you're being called to question, find your joy. What brings you joy, and what is taking you away from joy as well? So just question yourself as well. Yeah, let's see what else is popping. Very interesting. These energies are very light. They're very light and very healing. I'm getting from these cards, or just the energy I'm getting from this reading. It's not like some readings are telling you to do this and da 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 da, but there's no judgment I'm getting from these cards. Like, you know, certain cards are saying, certain readings like, oh yeah, you should let go of this, you should do that kind of, I'm not telling you what to do, there's just guidance, but yeah, the energy I'm getting from the Ascended Masters is like all forgiving and no judgment. It's really weird. And then the next card is Oshan. I think that's her name. I don't know. I don't know. And then and that's in Oshan is saying to drink more water. So yeah, make sure you to be drinking lots of water and to staying hydrated. Avoid tap water if possible. If you can, if you can't, just try to filter it or put some shungai in it and just let it rest for a day or two and then drink that. But to drink more, what's that bloody water called? More bottled water, should I say? Or what's it called? Yeah, just drink more pure water. I can't think of the name of it, but yeah, drink bottled water. Some of you are also being called to get out into nature as well. Some of you's amethyst will do really good, well for helping you out at this time as well. Some of you may be herbalists as well, or are looking to go down the more natural route is what I'm getting. Very interesting. And let's pull one more because I like these cards. And then the last card is Osiris. And then the card says father, husband, brother, son. So I'm getting more of a masculine energy. Some of you may need to balance out your masculine energies. Some of you may lean to more feminine energy, and you're being called to be more balanced with your masculine energy. Masculine energy is more giving in nature and more rigid. The feminine is more receiving and more flexible. So you may be being called to kind of balance out your some of you may be very rigid in your thinking and how you are as a person. So you're being called to be more some of you may be more flexible and receiving in nature, and you're being called to be more rigid and logical thinking and more giving, should I say, from the masculine energy is what I'm getting. Some of you also may have links to Egypt as well, just to throw that out there. But yeah, that is your reading, guys, from the Ascended Masters. If you feel that the reading resonated with you, hit the comments and let me know. Also, like, share, subscribe, hit that little bell thingy as well, so you get notified when I upload a reading, because the algorithm and the censorship is just wild these days. So yeah, trying to just share as much knowledge for the collective and help the masses as much as possible anyway. But peace, love and light, tribe, and I'm going to hit you guys up real soon.